Hey everyone, welcome to Lesson In Everyday. It is your host, LA. And listen, I am so excited to share with you. Today is an amazing day. I'm going to tell you why it's an amazing day because I had the opportunity to welcome special guests on this platform, Lesson In Everyday. Maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't, but at the end of the day, they have a word of encouragement. They have some perspective, a different spin on life, but we have shared this platform with special guests to welcome them on to share what they have in their heart, to even encourage them to speak on what inspires them to do what they do every day in life. Okay. And so I hope you're inspired. I hope you're encouraged. Again, you never know when I am going to be in your city, your town, or even around your job. So just be prepared to encourage, inspire, and motivate people. Okay. And always share a smile. Let's get right into it because listen, I can talk all day. This isn't about me. This is about the special guest that I had an opportunity to sit with and to share some moments and get some enlightening, amazing, inspiring words. And I cannot wait until you hear it. So let's get into it. Well, hello, everyone. Today I am asking everyday people just about life today and what's their motivation and encouragement for what they do and any inspiration words that they have to give to everyone else. So I'm glad you're joining us here at Lesson In Everyday. And I want to ask you, so your everyday work, beyond just going to work, of course, we all have to have finances to make it. But besides that, what motivates you to do what you do?
Well, I'm a retired teacher, so I have a steady income. This is my play money, and it's a very enjoyable job. The atmosphere is great, the people are great. I get to listen to music and dance and sing, and and the people seem to appreciate my personality. I missed 4 days last week to go see my parents, and from what I heard, people were like, "Where's Miss Michelle?"
Yes.
So that made me feel good.
Okay, so in your line of work or what we're here at Planet Fitness. Tell me why what motivates you to inspire other people? Because when I met you, your personality just stood out, and it still stands out. But what keeps you going? Because I know we had a conversation, not to get too deep or anything, but about how important it is to keep movement going.
Absolutely. I I watch people come in here every day that have had strokes and cancer, and they keep coming, which motivates me, and then in turn motivates everybody else around them. And then I try to motivate them. I had an example. A man came in; he'd had a stroke. He walked in on his own, and he said, "I came in to cancel my membership." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because I bye you guys." He said, because I had a stroke and I don't think the gym has anything to offer me anymore. I was like, well, of course we do. I said, we have lots of people that have had strokes. And I said, we can show you different machines that we have that you can still operate. And about a month later, I came in on a Saturday and he was running on the treadmill.
Wow,
And he
that is
just
inspiring.
he just smiles at me and hi, do you see I'm running? And I'm like, yeah. So I try to motivate when I can,
Awesome.
encourage them.
Yes. And so that's what we do here at Listening Every Day. So the last question I have for you is, life is going on for everyone. And despite what we're going through in life, what is one thing that you would like to leave everyone with that's encouraging or motivational today?
Eat more vegetables.
Okay.
I'm reading a book, and it's just reminding me of things that I learned as a child. Eat more vegetables. Don't eat junk, and stay away from candy. And then I look at the things that this book is telling me to eat, and then I look at my mother who's 86 and my aunt that's 88, and it's basically exactly what they do. And I'm like, wow. So, there's some truth to what they've been telling me my whole life. So it's just take care of yourself and love yourself every day and stay positive as much as you can. And we have our little sign there that they sometimes put motivational words on. And, it's a lot of people love that and they take pictures of it when they come in. So it's, just live life to the best of your ability because not everybody gets to live that life.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here on
Okay.
Lesson In Everyday. And again, me as the host, LA, I just enjoy just your presence and
Thank
seeing you
you.
every day. So we wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and we
Thank
thank
you.
you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
All right.
Hey everyone, so we're back at Lesson In Every Day, and we are here at Planet Fitness again. And so we are asking questions to from everyday people that are just living their everyday life, and just what kind of encouraging words that they can leave you guys with, and also what motivates them to do what they do in life. So who do we have here today?
We have JB.
All right. Well, nice to see that you're here with us. So tell me what encourages you and motivates you to do what you do.
It motivates me to do what I do. Let's see, I wake up at 6 o'clock every morning. Now, a lot of people don't know. I was originally on the evening shift. The reason why I switched to the morning shift was simply because it keeps me in a routine. JB is not a morning person. JB has a hard time waking up. So this was to keep me disciplined and keep me going in the morning time so that I would have time to do what I do in the afternoon. For instance, I just picked up dropping in e-commerce, and I picked up some other extracurriculars that's gonna help benefit me and add to my life. So I think the every day of just wanting to do more, wanting to do so many things just keeps me going every morning because I have ADHD and so my mind is constantly moving. So that's why I say I'm an entrepreneur because I don't want to just do one thing. I want to do multiple things. I want to build an empire. So
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question I didn't ask our interviewee earlier, but I'm gonna ask you. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19. Okay. So you say you're in school too?
I was
Or
in
you
I
were
was
taking
I was in
okay,
school.
okay, okay. So you it's two things that you spoke on that I believe here on our podcast and just in on our platform period we talk about, and I'm also trying to find myself back into routine, but you talked about routine and discipline, and I
Mm-hmm.
love those things. So can you tell me a little more of like what, besides your schedule, what encourages you to actually continue? And I know you did a little background, but what continues to, because having a routine and being disciplined, everyone isn't able to
Yeah,
be
they need
consistent
a
with
little
it. So
more push.
right, so how do you keep yourself in routine and discipline even when you have days where you may have like a setback?
So the way that works, so there's a little thing called there's a little thing called being a gentleman and chivalry and things of that nature. And there's a little thing called morals and principles that I feel like, in this world, a lot of people forget is a thing and that we're supposed to have. Um, I have family, I have friends, I have people, I grew up, and when I grew up, I ain't had much of nothing, not a pot to piss in. So, I always told myself, I said, what I do now, especially now, like, it's not just for me. Because once I get past a certain point or a certain point of money, it's not gonna matter to me. I don't need much, to be honest, for myself. I just want to live a villa life and be by nature and have my homegrown stuff and go on about my business, read and listen to music all day. But I have siblings, I have friends, and so every day I tell myself I'm doing it for them. I'm building generational wealth. If I can take the skills that I learn and the things that I do every day and I can apply it to them and make their lives better, I'll be okay. And that's all I care about. Beyond that, I mean, yeah, I got my own goals and dreams, like of becoming an artist, becoming an actor, doing multiple ventures and traveling the world. Yeah, of course. But to be honest, if you ask me all the time who I'm doing it for or what keeps me going, everybody around me in my circle that I want to see grow, do better, not have to deal with the same stuff that I deal with, you know.
I love it. I love it. Before we go, what is something you would like to leave everybody, whether it's inspirational, motivational, or just word of advice? What would you like to leave them today?
Always ask yourself this question. It's gonna be a little weird. What makes your star shine? And it kind of has to correlate with what she's talking about. or what keeps you going, or what keeps you moving. Like what makes your star shine? What makes you a star? Because at the end of the day, one thing that I did most of my life growing up was I spent most of my life catering to others, giving my all to others, and didn't take time to deal with me and figure out me. So now I'm at that point where I'm doing so, and I'm becoming such a better person of myself. So I say always stay focused on what you're trying to do. As far as like other things, the other things in your life will flow and come as long as you on your path, as long as you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Don't be worried about what everybody else doing. Don't be worried about, oh, this and that, oh, but I want to go out. No, if you got something that you need to be getting done, something that you want to work towards, do that. Does not matter who's watching or who's judging. It don't matter because this is your life. This is your path. So that's all I gotta say. Just rock out, live your best life, give 110% in everything you do, and enjoy and love it. If you don't enjoy and love it, why are you doing it?
We love it. So thank you, JB, for being with us on today and listening every day. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your
Of
day.
course, appreciate you for having me.
Okay, we're back with another guest on Listening Every Day. And I wanted to ask the question on today, what motivates you to do what you do in life?
What motivates me mostly is um, the blessings I receive in return. Um, I used to be a selfish person, and what I've learned in 49 years of life, the more you give, the more you shall receive. And it all goes back to me following my faith.
Okay. Let me ask you this. We don't have to go deep, but we've had a conversation before where you were inspired to, show kindness, like no matter where you go. When you meet people, you just like to share a smile and different things like that. What does that do for you? And then how do you see how do people receive that when you're spreading love? I'll name it spreading love.
Okay. Well, for me personally, it gives me a sense of connection uh, with society, which is one of the things we're really lacking this day and time. Everybody's so busy. You know, I make a point to go to Walmart every morning, and I'll speak to everybody I pass. Now, generally, you get some that's like, "Hey, good morning," back at you, and then you get the ones that's like, "You talking to me?" And and I make a point to circle back around to those folks and make contact with them, because at the end of the day, that simple smile, that simple gesture, you could have saved their life,
Yeah.
because you don't have a clue what's going on in their life. And just that little bit of kindness could have been that saving grace that they needed.
I love that. So that's what when I first started the podcast and just the platform listening every day, that's one thing that I always said is like your smile could be the very only smile someone sees today, the last smile someone sees today, or the smile someone just very much needed on today.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely enjoy that. If you don't mind, I know we see your name tag, but would you like to share your name with us? Who is
Yeah.
speaking with today?
My name is George Harris. I'm a property manager here for Storage Max in Byram. I've been with the company 10 years.
All right. Before we leave, we first of all want to thank you for joining Listening Every Day as a guest. And before we leave, is there any word of advice, inspiration, or motivation you would like to share with everyone?
Well, my biggest thing I'd love to share with everyone today is, and this is my belief, um, God saved us all.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't save us by the color of our skin or whatever. He saved us as a soul. And what I like to represent this day and time is love everyone, no matter what. Because there's people in this world today that are just hard to love. And you still show that love and compassion. Uh, and what I've learned, especially in the past 5 years, is the more compassion and grace I show somebody, I get that in return when I'm hard on myself for things. And so, if I had to give any stretch of advice, no matter how you're feeling that day, wake up with a smile on your face. It's a blessing.
I love it. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us,
You're
George,
welcome.
with Lesson in Everyday, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
You as well.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lesson in Every Day. We have another special guest with us on today, and our question today has been, what inspires you to do what you do? So, first, before I ask that question, tell us what you do currently, and then what inspires you to do what you do.
I'm a firefighter. This is my main job. My second job, I ride horses and rodeo, horse race on my free time. But it inspired me to do this. Like I'll be somebody bright day to their bad day. So get up and help people. I like to help people, and it's the right job for me. This has been my dream job since I was in fifth grade. So it's a good fit for me. It's a good guys around me, good brotherhood, sisterhood. So I love them, love them, love this job, and do anything for them.
Nice. I love it. So my question is, if you had to say any kind of encouraging, inspiring, or motivational words, what would you leave everybody with?
Don't let nobody count you out and beat the odds all the time. And play the game, take the pain.
Love it. And do you mind sharing your name with us today?
Jalen Nichols.
Jalen Nichols. Well, we appreciate you being here on Lesson In Every Day, and we hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Take care.